is a made in India brand that is a household name for the upwardly mobile. His is a made in India brand that has had stupendous success globally. His is a made in India brand that has redefined and restructured the bath and wellness solution sector of our country as well as globally. आज हमारे साथ है खास मेहमान Mr. Rajesh Mehra, one of the promoters of the billion-dollar Jaquar Group. So आइए चलिए, मैं हूँ नीवा जैन. Let's catch up with him on the big idea on Zee Business. Hello, Mr. Rajesh Mehra. Wonderful to have you on the big idea. And I think ये episode जो है काफी interesting होएगा और काफी with a twist. Simply because आपने जो Jaguar brand को जैसे globally ले लिया, इतने जल्दी, इतने effectively, इतने superbly. That is really what it's all about.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
For your such encouraging words, for the appreciation.
नहीं यही तो है बातचीत. तो हमारे साथ share कर लीजिए maybe a little bit of the beginning journey.
Yeah.
Jaguar का जो है.
See, I came into business in 1978. It's almost a journey of 40 years now. And after the initial exposure we had to the market and with the customers.
Right.
So ours is a family-run company basically. It's totally family-owned company.
Correct.
So we are three brothers who are running this company, and of course the next generation is also there. So when we came into the business, we decided after the initial experience and the learning we had, we decided that understanding the need of the market and where exactly the Indian product stood, we thought of completely changing the whole scenario. Maybe it's the products, the designs, the functionality of the products. And of course, you see the way the products were manufactured, the manufacturing processes to improve them, and finally to market them, you see, in a very effective way.
Sorry, I want to ask you this question because I think this is also the crux. कि 4 decade के बाद या 3 decade के बाद, how has the Indian consumer just changed so dramatically?
Yeah, definitely. You see, that was the whole thought process when we started. When we launched this brand Jaquar, was to bring the best of the international standards to the Indian market, to the Indian consumer basically.
But आपको लगा था कि Indian consumer को चाहिए?
Yes, very much, very much. You see, the problem was that this industry was at a very nascent stage in when we started our careers, and people were restricted. Their choice was restricted only to whatever was available to them. So consumer is always willing, and I tell you, I must say that consumer in India is very, very evolved. Now we are working in so many different countries, but I must compliment the kind of response. Yes, we have been getting. You see, in India, people are more receptive to new products, to new designs, to the betterments, and they are willing
and wanting luxury.
Yes,
that's why I said in my opening, Jaguar is known for the upwardly mobile of India.
We have been focusing, you see, in a major way on the premium segment and the top niche segment of the market. And we have got an excellent response from the customers. We bring something new, something which gives them a different experience. Now, bathroom, in fact, you see, is all about experience. That's a change which has come in the market. So it's no longer, you see, a utility kind of a place. So normally 40 years ago it used to be out of the house. Now it's very much a part of your living, everyday living basically.
That's a very good point. It's now about that bathroom being as essential.
Exactly, it's a part of it's a more, you see, essential part of your living basically. So that's where customers, Indian customers have shown a tremendous, you see, response, eagerness. They are willing, you see, to experiment new products and new things.
So experimentation hota hai,
Very much. And that gives, you see, a lot of motivation, a lot of thought to work accordingly. And if you provide the products that the customer is looking for, that makes the whole difference basically. So this brand has been built by the consumer primarily.
Interesting. Yeah. So I must add in because you're really known for the fact that आप कहते हैं very often कि customer consumer is king.
Very much. See, we are a manufacturer. Whatever we are producing, we are making for the consumers.
Correct.
So definitely we have to totally think about what a customer expects, and if you're able to deliver it, you get the response. And this is the difference that our group brought into this industry.
Versus other
Exactly.
bathroom
So ours is a completely consumer-centric company. So we always put ourselves into a consumer's shoes and see that what exactly he needs, and that's where we have brought in a lot of new initiatives. We completely revolutionized the way bathroom fittings were being sold, or you see the services that were being offered to the market. So first and foremost, we pioneered the concept of customer care services, which no company 30 years ago
expand कर लीजिए, वो
had
exactly
even thought of. So customer care includes, it's not just after sales service. Customer care is that whatever the customer needs from you on a proactive manner, you provide him. This includes even the education to the consumers, make them aware of the products, the options which are available to them, and how to exercise it, and then give them all the support from installation to use to handling, so that they get an absolute return of the money from the products.
Yeah, for the money that they've spent, exactly.
And this is where you see, along with the customer care services, one of the very revolutionary marketing concept that we brought to the Indian market is we have opened up our orientation centers. We have 22 such centers, you see, all over the country. Now, as we grew, the products expanded, new verticals came in, a lot of things were there, and that is where you see, we found the need that customers, they want to see everything, and it's not possible with the growing range we have. It can be displayed in a dealer's showroom. So that's where we set up our own orientation centers.
Very interesting.
And that's why we call them orientation centers, because they give absolute information, education to the consumer. We don't
to
sell.
Pick and choose and ponder and think.
See everything.
That's very
once you expose the products,
correct.
The customer is definitely willing, you see, to make a change. And that gave us a quantum leap in our turnovers, in our response. And the customers who are coming with absolutely, you see, basic requirements, they got converted into, you see, very high-end products.
Exactly, because their concept of basic versus what Jaguar was delivering. And what is this called? These centers are called?
Orientation centers.
Unbelievable.
Because we don't sell from there.
I've understood.
They are only
educating, exposing the consumer.
Exactly.
Very well. You've actually made, Jaguar has made bathing solutions super hip, hop and happy.